What you're about to see is Call of Duty World at War remastered with full ray tracing. And this is all courtesy of Nvidia's RTX Remix technology, allowing modders to overhaul any video game both old and new, turning World at War from looking like this to this. And here we are, ladies and gentlemen, Nagda and Toten with ray tracing enabled with the RTX Remix mod that's currently available here. This just looks like a different game. Honestly, it's hard to believe that this is Nagda and Toten. Like, it looks entirely different. One of the more noticeable things you'll realize straight away is that the fog is currently gone from this version, which in your opinion down below, I'd love to know as we go on. Obviously, you need to see everything here. That obviously changes the atmosphere a bit. But when it comes to like lighting, like look at this. We've got stuff like the lamps down here that's casting light. These were just textures that were inside the ground they didn't have any shape to them. Nothing like that. But this is completely overhauling everything about World at War Zombies as we know it. Like, look at how dark it is here. You've got the torch here that's illuminating the wall by, as I think the developers originally designed that to be there. It's honestly incredible, and I can't wait to show you and go through all of the map here. But look at the zombies already. I feel like they look quite different. The red glowing eyes is just creepy as heck, and even the way that the gun bullet, the muzzle, that looks very different to the original World at War. Like, it is just crazy how different this looks. Sometimes, like, when you see this, it almost feels like I'm playing like a horror game that's trying to recreate World at War, right? Because it just looks so different. Obviously, this is a heavy work in progress. It's more just like the very first example of what a full ray tracing version of Zombies could look like, especially when it comes to re-enhancing all of these old games. And that's what RTX Remix is. It's incredible technology which allows any old game to have completely different looking graphics, like entire overhaul and ray tracing to be enabled on games that never had it to begin with. So this is a mod, right? That's just native to what Nvidia is like allowing people to do with their software, which is just amazing. Future of gaming is going to be crazy, guys. And like, this is obviously running on my PC, which is a 4090, and I've had to actually enable DLSS, because if I didn't, the game would not be able to hit even 60 frames a second. That's how intensive this is right now. Jeez, so much stuff happening right now, all the explosions. But yeah, this is still a heavy work in progress. One thing you might notice throughout the video and the gameplay is that, especially when I move around quite quick, there's a bit of ghosting that's going on. And the maker of the mod has since fixed this, but I've yet to actually apply that fix myself. But I think it adds a little bit of a cool little motion blur effect. But like, I want to know your thoughts down below, ladies and gentlemen. This is the very first version of this as well. This is going to be improved and brought to so many other maps going forwards over the coming months. And the technology is just going to get better. And it's going to be applied to more old games, which is going to be nuts. So here we go, opening up. And I think another thing to notice straight away is that these are actually illuminating light on the parts of the rooms that they're hanging from. The mystery box. Look at the glow. That just looks amazing, doesn't it? And of course, we get a Molotov. Of course. But I want to show you this. I think this is the craziest example to show. Is the light is actually illuminating this little portion, and the rest is like not lit properly. And in the original version, this is just not a thing. Like, none of this is a thing. It's just a light that's there. It's not controlling a certain amount of light or lighting up a certain part of the map, and only that is doing all the work. And that is a fully ray traced light. And we've even got shadows, which I don't think exist at all. Bear in mind, this is a game from 2008. So it's kind of crazy to see it enhanced and looking so good. Like, it's truly, truly unreal. Now, the biggest thing that you'll notice is when we get the flamethrower, just anything involving fire. Like, we've got the Molotovs, but I want to show you the flamethrower. And with this being World at War, I need to be so careful about that. Oh, there's a nuke. Texture-wise, it didn't look great, but the effect of it alone was incredible. And again, this is a very early version. Things are going to change, going to look and improve even better. But this is just a mod, may I add, that's enhanced some of the textures and shaders of the map, but that's it. The technology here is truly incredible. I've seen this done on Call of Duty 4, the original Modern Warfare back in 2007 on PC, and that also just looks absolutely wild. Right, what are we going to get? Oh, okay. This is going to be good because look what happens. when you kill a zombie. The way that the blood splatters just looks wild. It just looks so wild. Obviously, some of the guns, they do look a bit weird. They look a bit plasticky. And that's, again, because this is a very early work in progress. But I hope that you can see the vision of what this could end up looking like. But another thing I want to talk to you guys about with this mod is this is ray tracing enabled, RTX enabled. But because this is an early version, some of the ray tracing does change the ambience of the map. And like you can see there, we've got a little bit of fog, but it's not a crazy amount. But then there's just no fog. Obviously, I think that's something to come in the future with this mod specifically. But let me know what you prefer right now. The look of this enhanced ray traced version, or do you still prefer the original? Is there something about the original that's still just got a very creepy look to it and a creepy feel that this isn't bringing? That's what I want to know. I think it's so important to get a blend of both things, honestly. But the fact that the corpses, their eyes are just glowing, that's honestly pretty freaky. Really freaky. We nearly got enough of the box. But yeah, you can see the question marks aren't illuminated yet. But I know when this mod gets updated, that is going to look unbelievable. And what's crazy is like we want a remaster of these old Call of Duty games, right? We just do. And this is pretty much like getting a remaster without Activision and the dev studios even having to do anything. How insane is that? Like truly, truly wild. Let's go ahead and spin the box again. And it better give me something good this time. I want the ray gun or the flamethrower. Okay, we got the Thompson. All right, we'll take the Thompson. But what's crazy is you look out and the sky is so vibrant. Like I don't remember Knack's sky ever being like that, in all honesty. But this goes to show how in-depth this is. If I press Alt-X, it brings up this whole RTX Remix menu here so I can see my memory usage. So we're using 10 gigabyte for World at War, which is pretty crazy. I can change all of these different things. So there we got the DLSS on. If I turned it off, or the frame rate would not be good. But I just think this is absolutely amazing. Like this is so cool. Oh, we've got zombies breaking down this barricade now. And I remember this being a lot darker in there. I think what I'm noticing with this mod is that with the lighting especially, it just changes so much. It makes me realize that lighting is so important in games. Let's hit that box again. Come on, I'll shoot it twice for good luck. What are we gonna get? Oh, we got the ray gun. Let's go. But yeah, it's looking a bit plasticky right now, and I don't think the effects of the bullets also are finished. So yeah, they're not finished whatsoever. I definitely think these are gonna need their own like ray trace bullets. Again, work in progress, but it's definitely concept. It also makes us realize about things we don't even really think about, like how this sort of stuff works in the game, like the particles of the ray gun bullets and stuff flying around. Man, playing this just makes me really wish for some of the olden days of zombies, you know? Like this is just so different to anything we've had in recent years. And there we go, the browning. Look at that. Beautiful. Yeah, the only thing letting this down right now is just the fact that some of the stuff looks a bit plasticky, especially with the guns. They're going to need complete retextures, but it's just crazy to see this. Let's go ahead and open up here now, and let's see how different this, even this, the lighting, it just looks so different. So let's go ahead and buy that. Put the bar on the wall, and let's see how different is it. Yo, look at the fact we got the light again here. Just casting that light onto the wall. It's stuff like this that you just would never ever think about, but it just adds so much. Also got a light going on here, which again, it's illuminating just this, but the rest is completely dark. And right here, it's actually kind of weird how dark that is. I remember this cabinet being super bright, this whole area being super bright. In the original, it is, but like, look at that through there. It is nearly pitch black. It definitely adds a different element to Knacked and Tone in terms of its creepiness. And if we look out here, you can see we've got the ray trace light out there on the post. Just amazing, man. It really is. You can see how bright that is out there. Like, that is so bright. Uh-oh. No! Okay, that was way too abrupt of an ending. So I need to show you two weapons which have been completely remastered for this. So I've given myself all weapons. As you sprinkle through here, you'll see that the Kar 98, oh, it's looking good. It has got that remaster to it. I was really hoping that I could get this from the mystery box without dying, because I really wanted to show you. Unfortunately, every other gun right now does look pretty plasticky, but that will be worked on. Don't you worry. But this is what I wanted to show you for this mod. Is actually incredible, the flamethrower. So again, bear in mind, this is a game from 2008. Look at how this looks in this mod. Whoa. And it looks even better when there's zombies in the map. This isn't the most lit of areas, but watch what happens with the flamethrower. Wow. it just feels like a very intense fire. Of course, the fire flame texture itself definitely will be improved, but it definitely gives off that intensity of there actually being fire and flame coming out. You know what I mean? But this mod has been created by XOXOR4D, and this will look better in the months to come, believe me. I really hope you enjoyed this. If you did, let me know. Drop a thumbs up, especially if you'd like to see this on other maps. And why don't you check out another video on your screen right now?